All right, I'm just gonna ask you the same question, same thing. So, you just tell me your name and how old you are.
My name is Emanuel Salinas, and I'm 20 years old.
Okay, so if you could just give me a little bit of background about your life before entering our program, as in like what you were doing as a kid, your family life.
Alright, well, I grew up in a little town called Fairfield. It was me, my mom, my sister, my little brother, and my little sister. There's four of us. When I was young, me and my mom, like, we had a rocky relationship, which was kind of my fault, because I had no respect, and I was acting out. I was doing things that I shouldn't have been doing things knowing it was wrong, and my mom didn't raise me that way. But we continued to bump heads until probably I started getting in trouble around 14. I got to about 16 years old when I got in trouble and I got sent to a YA. It's called Faust, but it's like a youth authority. I was there for about 10 months. I got home and I had my GED and I had a lot of things going for me, but again I fell back into it. I got caught up in those things. I seen old friends. I started going back to my old ways and I got in trouble again. And I got arrested. And I got sent to prison when I was 18. So,
how did that feel, going to prison at 18?
I was nervous, I was scared, I was everything that people don't want to say. My heart was beating, and it was crazy. It was something I wasn't used to. And when I first got there and I seen the gates and all the people, and I didn't have facial hair on my face, so it was something new. Everybody's looking at me like he's a baby, and I'm like, man. But it was an eye opener. It was a life changer. And when I finally did get out, my PO told me about this program, POA. He was like, man, take advantage of it. You're young. It's like the best thing we could set you up with. So I didn't want to come. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to deal with being the thought of being in a halfway house. It felt like I was still in jail. So I ended up just going. I was like, if this is what I gotta do to get off parole, I was like, I might as well do it. I want to be off parole. So I ended up coming here, and I was skeptical at first, but I ended up. It's something different. It helped me learn patience, and it helped me learn to observe things around me and learn from people. So I was doing this thing, and then I started coming to Project Choice, and I met Melvin and Gary and all them. And Melvin put me in the door. He helped me a lot. He got me a job with the crew base. He helped me get into school, San Francisco State. I just started. He did a lot for me, but this program, I think is beneficial for everybody who wants to do it. Who thinks that they want to change, really just want to turn a new leaf. I think this would be good for you.
Okay, so could you talk a little bit how Melvin helped you get into San Francisco State? Like what programs he connected you with?
Melvin contacted me, and he told me, because I started the process, but I fell out. I just stopped. And I came here, and I started telling Melvin about it. And he was like, oh, I already know the program. It's Project Choice. And he knew the manager, Jason Bell. So he was like, I'm going to call him for you. We're going to get you back in there. We're going to get you on the ball. So he called him. And Jason was like, yeah, he just never came back. So he set everything up. I went up there. And I was doing tutoring for about a month before the ACT. Because in order to get there, you have to take the ACT as a part of it. So I was studying. I should have studied harder, but I studied. And I ended up scoring a composite score of 21, which is really good, and it surprised me. But I ended up getting accepted into it, and I'm trying to major in construction engineering. So hopefully I'll be done with that in about 4 or 5 years.
That's good. So how have you enjoyed your first weeks of school?
It's different. It's a whole different scenario. It's like I'm sitting there. I'm used to class people raising their hands and doing things like that. There's people in there eating food and just stuff people usually don't do in class. But I liked it. It was different. It was was something new to me that I liked. It was fun too, like just how everybody was. It made me comfortable. I was comfortable. I felt comfortable. I felt like I was supposed to be there.
So do you feel like participating in our programs at Volunteers in America like was a big help in getting you on that track?
It helped me a lot. It helped me get away from everybody. It helped me realize I need to focus on me when I'm still young. It gave me a lot of opportunities, a lot of programs. It set me up. It set me up for my future. If it wasn't for VOA, I'll probably be in the same spot doing the same things. Just caught up in all the other stuff. And VOA, it helped me put my glasses back on. I never wore my glasses.
You can see now.
I'm not. It helped me out. It did a lot for me.
So, and I know before you said that if you hadn't gone to prison that you probably would be doing the same thing. So do you think that experience?
Prison definitely opened my eyes. Definitely did. It made me see somewhere I never wanted to be. To see men in there doing life. I met someone younger than me who had a 25 life sentence. Man, he didn't even know what life is yet. He's 18, just turned 18. But it definitely opened my eyes. It definitely helped me change.
How does your family feel about you doing all these great things and changing your life around?
My mom loves me right now.
That's good.
That's probably the biggest accomplishment out of all of it. She loves me right now.
And you said you have other brothers and sisters.
My little brother, he's I hope I could be a role model to him. Cause he always seen me get arrested. Like, you gonna make me cry.
No, it's okay.
Can you take off the camera so I ain't gotta call the camera?
I can cut it.
That's crazy. But nah, my little brother and my little sister, my older sister. My older sister, that's we starting to talk again. I was distanced from her. I was distanced from about past 3-4 years. I was distanced from her. So I never really talked to him. So when I finally, it's just, I don't know, VOA helped a lot. I could say VOA really did help me a lot. It helped me get back with my family. It helped me find who I really want to be. So it helped a lot.
Good. So, is there anything else that I haven't asked you that you want to expound on?
I think if you do want to change, and if you're not sure about changing, and you're in the situation that I was in, I think you should try it. You might not like it at first. The food's not all that good, and the program, people could be irritating at times, but it's really just worrying about yourself and trying to fix yourself. So if you think that's what you want, or if you're not sure, and like I said, if you're in the situation I am, try it. It doesn't hurt. It helped me out a lot. It got me in the state, San Francisco State. I thought I'd never say something like that. It helped. It's just up to you.
Alright, that's it. Thank you.
You gotta edit out me crying.
There's nothing wrong with crying.
I ain't like that. I ain't shed no tear in hell long.
I can edit that out.